Otherwise, welcome to another segment of Leicester Girls. I know you miss us so much. Today, please keep it locked for us on Andy D TV. Stay glued. We got a really interesting questions that we're going to ask our panel today. Here with me today, on my right, I've got Abigail here. I had her the last time, and she's back. I know you guys got a lot of questions. I've got Obahima. I'm really sorry, last time I think I got her name wrong. It's Obahima Abigail.
The one and only.
The one and only, like she said. She's here with me. And I also got Patricia here with me. I had her the last time as well. We're going to talk, our topic today is Gollywood and Nollywood. We're going to have very interesting questions that we're going to ask, because to be fair, some of us got slight experience. I won't tell you yet. Stay tuned and you will know. Girls, let's talk. What do we think about today's movies? This Gollywood and Nollywood thing. What do you guys think? Where are we with it?
Is it Nollywood or Nollywood?
Both.
Nollywood. Because the Nollywood, I think, is the Nigerian version, and the Gollywood is the Ghanaian version. Yeah. What do you think of those? If you compare the two, where do you think we are, the Gollywood?
I think the Nigerians invest more into their movie industry, but the Ghanaians don't. Yeah, because as you can see, the actress and the actors, you can see the old actress and the actor, they are still into the business. So
and they're producing more.
They're still producing. Yeah. So assuming if there's nothing coming out of it, they won't, none of them will be still participating. But if you think about the Gollywood or the Ghanaian movie industry, those old actors and the actors, some of them are even struggling to find,
financially,
to make ends meet. So you can see that we don't put much into the Gollywood movie industry, and that is really affecting us. Oh. So we have to invest more. And
like you said, you brought an interesting question here, guys. When you look at our old actors and actresses, you can see there are some of them who are struggling financially. We've seen few of them granting some interview recently on our televisions in Ghana, and we all know it's true they are struggling. Yeah. But do you think it's how they manage themselves, or what do you think? Do you think is the cause of them, or is a problem of Ghana?
I think it's poor management. If you recently delayed interview Samajeto Few,
Titi, known as Titi,
taxi driver or something like that, and out of her content, you could see that he didn't have any manager.
The pay was low. Then let's put it that way. They were working hard, but the money coming in was really bad.
Okay.
So it was about poor management. Yeah. You understand?
Well, I think it's got to do with the individuals as well.
Yeah.
Because as an individual, professional actor or actress, I think you need to do something about yourself in terms of your management.
Exactly.
The kind of production team that you go for, and the kind of proposals that you're taking.
Yeah.
So I think it's not just to do with the producers, it's to do with the individuals as well. Because if money is coming, be it an actress or an actor or just any lame person at all, you need to manage yourself. Yeah. And if you're not doing it, no one will do that for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you need to make sure whatever money is coming to you, you are laying a good foundation for yourself.
So that you won't help in the morning.
Remember, as you are today, it's not going to be the same tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's down to the individual. I think.
Saying that, Obahima, what do you think? You know what? It's like I'm struggling a little bit here now, because the reason is you did say, Abigail said something about money. The money was small or whatever, but you live according to your means. We all know that. So if you know this is the amount you are earning, you got to manage it. Like Patricia is. What do you think? Like he's saying, if you cannot just come up with an excuse that the money was small. The money was small. So what did you do?
With the small money.
With the small money.
Living large, I guess.
So what do you think? Buy him a ticket.
Maybe the person is not saving enough for what he or she's getting. They're going over their budget. So if you're not saving and you're getting, let's say, £1 a day, you know you have just £1 a day.
Yeah.
How much are you going to spend on your food?
Yeah.
You spend maybe 50p, leave 50p on the side for emergency.
Yeah.
But we don't do that.
So they don't live according to their level.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, some
level.
of them, we can say all of them.
Some of them
yes.
don't cut their coat according to your size. Because whatever money it is, I mean, it's still a job.
Yes.
You still get something.
Because when you're home, you're not going to get any money.
Exactly.
So you might as well work for it.
It's about you investing. It's not just you go, you get your money, you come, you spend.
Yeah.
That's it. No. You
And
need to
when they
make
start
sure
coming to the
you invest and
limelight.
you plan things, you know.
But like you saying, planning is the key, which I strongly believe that. But what me personally, I think is, like you mentioned it, are they living above their means? Is it a kind of a competition that this person got this, therefore I also have to have it? This person is driving this car. I kind of think there's a kind of some unhealthy competition among them.
Oh, definitely.
What do you guys think?
Definitely. That's quite normal anyway.
Yes,
that's quite normal. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's
Even
not just
people
in the
that are
movie
not in the movie
industry.
industry,
Yeah.
on social media, they're flaunting what's not.
And as
Damn,
soon
so
as
you
they
understand?
come to the limelight, they start living above their limits.
Exactly. You need to live like
They
a
can even walk to,
celebrity.
they can't go down to the street to buy wache, but as soon as they start,
They'll go
doing
high
the
restaurants.
They won't go. They'll even stop eating wache.
No, but I get it.
You
But
understand?
once they come to the limelight, too, there's nothing like privacy for them, guys.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
but
if
You
you
shoot
go
one
down,
movie, what privacy?
No,
What do
but
you want again?
let me. I won't mention him. I have a friend back home, and she only did, I think, probably about a couple of movies, about 5 movies or so. And one day, she was based in Kumasi and I was in Tema, so I went to Kumasi to visit my grandmom, and she came to visit me at home in Kumasi. And to my surprise, once I came out of our gate, I mean, loads of kids, a whole lot of people. If I start telling you the fans probably they were giving her, you probably will know, which I'm not going to do that. But it was a surprise. She's not like a star, like a movie. You know what? She doesn't even live in Ghana. She lives in Australia. And when I was there, she came for holidays and she liked those kind of things and have that. So, like you were saying, I mean, once you do, whether it's one movie, sometimes it could be even an advert. It could be even an advert on a billboard. And the next minute, you have no privacy. You cannot even walk to the corner shop and buy any,
you can send someone. If you feel like if I go out there, people are going to come to me, so I can't go and buy cheap food. Why don't you send someone? You might probably have a friend or a family member who will do it.
To their limit.
And this is where I say, like, if they start sending someone, like he said, and this is where people will say, oh, now she's becoming...
You feel too big.
You feel too big. You cannot go.
So you're going to go into a restaurant and pay for something that you know tomorrow you'll be crying.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Probably. But, guys, but anyway, what about the Gollywood? The Nollywood, excuse me, the Nollywood, what are they doing differently though? We are not doing. What are they doing differently? Because every day I believe they release more than 10-20 movies daily on a daily basis. Trust me. Because once you go on the internet, their movies is just there, but you will hardly struggle to get a movie from Ghana. If we didn't have this quote-unquote Kumawood people, probably we wouldn't have a movie to watch. You get what do you guys think we're doing differently, Patricia?
Well, I could say that there's so many factors as to why, and probably I might be wrong, I might be right. But there are so many factors. First of all, low budget. Financial issues. Secondly, it's the will of the people. You know, are they really there because they want just to be on TV? Are they really there because they have the passion for being a movie star? All these things, I think, is making our industry a bit, backwards than the Nigerians. And then again, in terms of talent, when it comes to acting, forgive me, people, but I think the Nigerians. Well, I watch both movies, so I can say that's my personal opinion. I feel they show more talent. They show more passion, you know, for what they do than the Ghanaian movies. Yeah. So that's my opinion. I think these are some of the things that is letting us down a bit.
Yeah, you know what? Funny enough, I'm really surprised you bring that point, because you know, anytime I watch Nigerian movie and I go back and watch Ghanaian movie, the Ghanaian movie sometimes is too robotic. Like, it's just like they are too stiff. I mean, I know you got a script. I understand.
Sometimes
you got a script, but you are playing a character, and you got to make your viewers believe the character that you're playing.
Yeah.
Does it make sense? But sometimes I find it's only in Ghana that a car will crash on an accident and the driver will die, and instantly the driver will turn to a ghost, and the ghost. Well, a ghost supposed to be an air. A ghost will be crossing the road, then the ghost will wait and look right and left before they cross the road.
The ghost is careful.
You're already dead. So why are you careful? No. Do you know where I'm coming from? It's I don't know where they get this. I'm not sure. So, I'm not sure, but it's. I mean, I don't understand.
Another thing is the suspense. Yeah. You know, in movies, like when you watch a movie and you know you just want to stay to see what's going to happen next. You really want to know.
But with them,
know already. That will keep you glued to the channel or whatever you're watching. But I can say about 80% of the time I've watched both Ghanaian movies, I can actually predict what's going to happen.
Not just Ghanaian, Nollywood as well.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, both.
You can actually predict. Before I even get to the middle of the movie, I can predict what's going to happen, and it's exactly what happens. So it takes that joy away. It takes that, you know. It takes that suspense away.
To be fair, when I'm watching a movie, as soon as I see the movie, so this person is going to die. They're going to force their wife to marry their husband. And that will be the exact end. It's like same storyline, isn't it? Same storyline kind of. Yeah, but having said that though, it's both the Nollywood and the Hollywood. But then the Nollywood is a bit, they are trying, but it feels like
because
Hollywood
with Nollywood, if you give them like £1,000 and say do a movie with that, they will do their research, write proper script. But with Gollywood or Kumawood, they will just go and watch someone's movie and change everything and put some ghost in it, juju in it, they're done. Yeah. So the movie is just for Ghana. They're not thinking about far. They're just in the box and not out of the box. Yeah. That's the problem.
They kind of operate within their own comfort zone.
That's it.
Yeah. But this might sound really funny, but with this Gollywood, is it Gollywood?
Gollywood.
The way sometimes they go about, I feel like they are their own worst enemies. To be fair, they are. And I know because you know I can tell you 1,000 stories that I know, because I know some of them on a personal level. But recently, just before Christmas, I had a friend who lives in the UK here. He did cinematography university and stuff. He even managed to get some of the councils to sponsor. And his story, I actually seen the script. I read it. It was a very, very interesting story. And then initially he said he was going to shoot a movie here. Actually, the reason why I got to know it, he wanted me to do that, and I said no. And whilst we were talking, he got to know I know few people in Ghana and I can link them. And he thought, you know what, doing it here, because even though he was going to do it here, he was going to still fly some, quote unquote, some of our top celebrities in Ghana, actresses and stuff down here to do. He was quite disappointed because the person that he wanted to use wasn't ready at that time. And now it actually was Yvonne. Now is out. She was pregnant, so she couldn't do that movie. And therefore, there are some, because Yvonne normally is in London, so it was agreed, you know, I won't even bother. When I'm here, I will do it for you and everything. Because my friend will probably do it, therefore. But then, it was just like, this guy now flown to Ghana. And as we speak now, he's having big issues with the production. It got to a point that, you know what, your movie, whatever they shoot, is it the drive or whatever, has crashed. So now all his money, it's like, They were trying because they know that he's not in the system. He doesn't know the system. And I said to you, I know my friends. My friends are my friends, but I don't mingle with their business. Therefore, don't expect me to bring my friends to whatever, do things for you for free or whatever. But trust me, they really, really, really crashed this guy. And this guy is someone who's got like big ambitions. He wanted to change the whole cinema, whatever in Ghana. I mean, on a different level. He's done a couple of movies here with some Nigerians. So it's not as if he doesn't know, he knows. Yeah. But I mean, maybe I should say the duty.
Are you talking about enemies of progress?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to talk about. And I believe about him, I will be able to tell us some more.
Really?
Because you got a lot of experiences, so bad. You got a lot of experiences, so you'll be able to tell
about
us
what?
About, I mean, about don't let's go. You know that. About
which celebrity?
Ghanaians. I mean, you were come on. You were quite vocal before we started.
The Kumawood actors and actors.
Yeah.
There was someone.
There was someone from Kumawood, but what's there to talk about them? Because I don't see anything I can talk about them.
Yeah. Do you watch those movies though?
I watch, but I get bored.
You get bored
because, like she said, you already know what's going to happen. Yeah. From the start.
It's
5-10 minutes.
And I don't know if you've seen this soap that they're showing on Adum TV now.
Which one?
Kunkumbaja.
I've heard about that.
Why do you think people are just, overwhelmed? If I should say, overwhelmed about it.
Yeah. It's the suspense, like.
It's the suspense. Yes. It's the suspense. How they will end it. Tomorrow you want to be there.
Yes.
7 p.m. on the seat, you are there, waiting to watch. Why can't we, learn and do the same? And then when this Kunkumbaja came up, I also saw on social media when the Kumawood were
going on and
then, I was expecting after that demonstration or whatever they were doing, the protest, I thought they will learn something and there might be a change. Yeah. But, well, nothing has happened yet. Maybe it's in the pipeline, I don't know. Maybe. But, so we need to do our homework properly. Yeah.
Do the basics properly.
Advanced country.
How advanced are they? I mean, India and Africa. How advanced? Let's just be honest. And then probably India, they are probably more poor than Africa.
But you might not know the foundation of that Kunkumbaja, you understand?
Yes, maybe.
Maybe
they are not too stiff like you were saying.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. The excuses. This is where I get. Don't give excuses for them. I mean, how long? We all know movies has been there. We are probably looking up to the Hollywood people, and I believe probably Africa is even better than India. I heard it there really, but I haven't been to India.
Yeah, but what Abby's trying to say is, like you said before, when you're watching Ghana movie, they are stiff. Maybe Bollywood, they are not stiff. They're more relaxed. Yeah. The storyline is interesting. And you can't think in advance, this is going to happen, that is going to happen, so you don't mind watching.
Maybe they like the dancing in Bollywood.
Is also really strong.
Maybe they like the dancing. Maybe we should put some dancing.
Maybe. Learn from it.
Okay. Well, let's talk about how our celebrities brand themselves in Ghana. That one is a bit, it's, you know what, guys, it's something that I really want to talk about because you know what, it bothers me. It does. It does bother me.
They're really doing well.
Yeah, interesting. How are they doing?
They are doing well.
They are doing well. Yeah. And then again, it's about how you want to carry yourself. I don't have a problem with that. If you put a tag on yourself, that's you.
Yes.
So long as you can maintain it.
Slay queens or actors.
So long as you can maintain that level, that's entirely up to you.
They are slayers.
To be fair, I've lost count of the celebrities or whatever. Sometimes they'll mention and I say, who is this person? There's quite a lot now, which is good. It makes the competition, everyone wants to do better. But then I don't see the movies.
That's what I'm saying. Doing better in what? As in slaying or in movies?
I think they do better on red carpet, don't get me wrong. Since Simabru came to Ghana, that woman is fantastic. She's producing good red carpet dresses for them. Therefore, everyone is on Simabru. They are doing better on red carpet. That one I have to give it to them because before it was horrible. Now, if you look at this girl, Nana Ado, when Nana Ado is on red carpet, Nana Ado is on
she's always been on point compared to others. You will see.
Funny enough,
it's a great difference.
A lot of stories that I hear on the other side, it's like she's living a false life.
She is, because I know someone. Oh my God.
She's living a false life.
She goes around borrowing money.
To come and
yeah, she does.
Exactly.
And I know someone.
I know the person. Don't worry.
Okay, all right then.
I know all the details.
It's so bad.
I know.
And she doesn't care. She will still slay.
Yeah, she's still slay.
It might not be true.
It's true.
It's true. It's true.
But this is insider.
Because there was some time.
No, seriously. I have. Okay.
The person that she even owes, I know that person.
And maybe it's different person. It might be different person. You understand?
But there was a time that I was talking to this person and they were all in the police station. She was arrested and
Nigerian.
But I'm not too sure. Have you guys seen those call sellers on Instagram?
Oh yes, I have.
Guys, go and follow them.
I have.
And there was one called whatever. To be fair, that's why I get all my gist. Yeah, because I read them and stuff. Before I see that they were praising an Ecuador and stuff. All of a sudden, I'm not sure what happened. They started, oh, you slide into my direct message. You told me this, you told me that, you told me post my pictures. Why you don't post? And I was just thinking, why is she living this fake life? So when you live such a fake life, at the end of the day, when you lie in the bed and it's only you and you think,
you're crying. You're crying. It's a shame.
Well, then again, that's individual choices.
But I think they're doing their best.
Individual choices.
Well, they are doing their best in some areas. I wouldn't take it out from them. Like I said, they slay queens.
Yeah, because some people have been in for long. I expect them to be that high, and they are the same place, which is
to me
too much.
If you're gonna ask me, I want them to slay.
Yes.
You need to look good, girls.
Oh, good, you need to look, but don't go and cry the next day.
How would you know?
Well,
sisters, that's what I'm saying. Someone is crying.
Who's crying?
Come on.
Who's crying?
I'm not mentioning names. No, I did not say that.
You know, guys, if you know someone I want to mention, they're celebrating.
Nobody's crying.
Their issues are popular.
How do you know?
Yvonne Nelson is not crying.
I'm not saying Yvonne Nelson. I'm not saying.
Watcher is not crying. So
but there are some people.
So interesting. Who is this Tracy Watcher?
Is it Kuma with actress?
Who is she? Where is she from? All of the last time I checked, she was supporting NDC.
Yes.
And recently, she's going on about a house owner or whatever. Like
27 years old actress. Yeah.
So then she's done well then.
Exactly. So
you see, and then someone is in for so long.
Apparently, she produced her own movies as well.
Yes.
How long has she been in the
Not long.
Aside the movie.
Not long compared to other people who have been in for years and they're still in the same place, and they're always shooting.
Because they have a side business.
So what do you think? Like you're saying, there's some people who's been in the business for years and they're still where they are. Why do you think?
I don't know. I'm asking myself the same question.
But listen, it's your job though.
If
I'm an actress, you expect me to in 10 years still be acting.
Yeah.
So it's normal. And I know most of them got businesses outside what they are doing.
Right.
Because it's not every day that you're on set. If someone doesn't produce a movie, you will never be on set. Does it make sense? So one thing I've also realized is most of the actors and actors or whatever, they are turning to producers. Now they produce their own movies and they star themselves in. So it becomes a bit like you don't know where to tackle it. You tackle it from the back, from the front. It's just like it's a bit something.
It's a bit challenging though,
but anyway.
If you need to make it, I think you even if it's the hard way, you have to make it. So I wouldn't say why are they in their own movies.
Of course,
trying to save money.
I would have a problem with that.
Yeah, they're saving money as well because you have to pay someone to play that role. If I can play, I'll play.
And you can't
it all comes down to the budget, to the financial aspect. So if you think you can act and still produce, hey, go on and do it.
Yeah, the financial aspect is another thing.
Yeah.
And I think, to me, it's one of the biggest things that's letting Hollywood down.
Yeah, they need to at least.
They need to invest.
They need to invest more.
And believe me and you, we all work because of money.
Yeah.
we all need to survive.
Yeah.
So if you're always being paid peanuts, sorry to say, but if you're being paid peanuts, how do you expect to make it? You can't even give your all in all when you're on set. I don't think I would. Well, I would do the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't give my all in all.
Yes.
But then you need to the role then.
No, but how do I survive? Even if you know that.
But then give your, because someone is investing in you.
Someone is investing in you.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is they need to put more. They need to look after them.
Yes.
But that's what I can afford at the moment.
But
listen, this is not a job that you're working like over here. You do your 9 to 5
getting paid.
job
Yeah.
and you get paid. Because in this job that we're talking about, you are selling yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if someone is paying you less, therefore you are not giving your own. You are not.
Yeah, then you're going to stay in the same place.
No one is going to.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
I mean, do you agree?
Yeah, I do.
Because you know what? You only gave me a peanut.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I might even increase your money looking at the job you're doing. You understand?
Yeah.
If I see what you're doing, I feel like, let me increase your money.
But there've been so many, interviews. We've heard them on social media.
Yeah.
We've seen them on telly where some of these actors and actresses have been interviewed who has been in the business for some time.
Yeah.
And they're still complaining about their pay and, what their take home is. So, well, that's what I'm saying. They need to look after them so they can give their best. And they need to also do their best, not just look at them.
Because when they give it to them, they don't even take it. They don't even play some of the rules.
Let's do this. When all these movies that we say, I watch this, I watch this. Where do you watch your movies?
YouTube.
You watch it YouTube?
Yep, that's where.
Free.
Yeah,
it's free.
It's free.
Where do you watch yours, Abby?
YouTube as well.
Same here.
So let's say I produce that movie. You decide not to buy it online. You decide to go and watch your YouTube. Where am I going to get the money to pay this
movie premiere? So you do a good movie so you can premiere it far.
So are you supporting?
But they won't.
Are we supporting?
I agree with that. Because having said that, recently Emelia Brobbey did some movie.
Was it Adolfo Bonnie?
That girl, kudos.
Everywhere.
She premiered the movie.
2 years.
Well, Emelia, if you are watching, I give you thumbs up, yeah? She premiered the movie in Ghana. In Ghana, I bet it was about 5 places because I know of Kumasi, Accra, Sunyane, a few places.
Yeah.
Premiered in UK here. Premiered in, was it Germany or
same movie?
Same movie. Holland.
Paris.
And Paris.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But for about 3-4 months, anytime I see Emelia Brobbey on social media, Adolfo Bonnie premiering this time. And all these premieres.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be done.
To be fair, if she doesn't do that, why is she going to get that money?
Exactly.
But what happens
if the movie comes out the next day? Not even the next day. The same day is on YouTube.
No, but with her,
to make money.
But what happened to Netflix? Netflix, Nollywood are putting their movies there. Ghana is not doing the same thing. What happened?
No, well, I have a friend who now any movie that she does, she gives it to Iroko. Iroko will pay. They will pay, and then therefore she doesn't lose. She kind of estimate if I premiere maybe 20 times is the amount, they will buy it. So if Iroko, you're going to put on YouTube for everyone to watch, because I believe that Iroko you pay, you subscribe
every month.
So some of them are doing better. They are not there yet, don't get me wrong. But at least they are heading the right direction. But it feels like we still have long way to go.
On the movie sector.
We're just dragging our feet.
And I think the I don't know how they call it. Is it guild? The Actors Guild or something? I think the Actors Guild is kind of a society that they join. I think they should also do more for them. You know, in terms of how it's not about just coming on set, getting paid and going home. There should be a way that they can support them to invest, maybe. To invest so that we wouldn't be seeing what we're seeing these days. You know, everyone coming in and telling us a story. You know, I'm not against whoever is coming out, but that is the reality of the situation. Because that is what is happening. Most of them end up not doing so well. Most of them end up struggling really, really badly. In fact, when I saw TT's one,
that was actually
really
sad.
Did you watch it?
I did.
It was sad actually.
Yeah,
I really like that man, you know. Yeah. I used to watch him. He was a taxi driver.
But don't take any road that they offer.
But why is
was he's ill?
What was the job?
Whilst he's ill, he still wants to work. But the job is not even coming.
What's wrong with him though? I only saw a whole lot of conditions.
Yeah.
So that means probably it's affecting the acting.
Well, he didn't say that. Okay. He didn't say that. Though he's been on an upset, he's been ill. He still said he's ready to work. You know, whenever, because he's not the illness is not there all the time. You know, he gets better. It's been on and off. He explained. So, yeah, but the job is not coming.
The job is not coming. You said something like the Actors Guild should be supporting them. I guys listening. So now, why would the Actors Guild support them? I mean, their investment and stuff. Each individual got their own managers. Yeah. So do you understand? Yeah,
but is it xylophone? Assigning people.
Xylophone.
Yeah.
Guys,
and they still have their managers.
This man. We are I'm not from Patricia. You
are single.
No, really. Is everyone watching?
No.
So yeah, it's only us, isn't it? That's good.
So yeah.
Where is this man from?
I don't know, out of nowhere.
He comes out, we have to research.
Yeah. Having said that, I admire him though.
He's doing a
bloody good job. A few days ago, he signed, is it Shatter?
Shatter.
And the entrance and
1 million.
No, it's just people saying it around. They're not going to say it out.
But Shatter won't take that.
Why? It's bigger than that, yeah. Shatter gets more than that, even without him.
More than 1 million.
Whoa, no, Shatter gets more.
Even for a show, do you know how much he charged?
Of course.
So, for 4 years, okay.
He won't do that for 3 years. 3 years contract, that's big, you know.
There are some people this man has signed. And funny enough, have you watched a movie that Too Sweet Anna is in there?
Yeah.
Is he a good actor?
He's not bad.
How many movies has he got? I've never watched a movie that he's
Maybe 2.
No, who are you talking about?
Too Sweet.
Too Sweet.
Very sweet, yeah.
Very sweet.
He's cute. Yeah. Very, yeah. I follow him.
Is he signing for maybe the good looking
No. I think he has plans for them. Yeah. He does have plans. Maybe to start with movies, make it bigger, but he's signing them first and then maybe start with the project. Yeah. We don't know. We're yet to find out.
And it's not only the actress or
he's doing
gospel artists as well.
Oh,
Joyce
yes. Yeah. Was she really in an accident?
Wow, good question.
We're not going to go into that now. We're not going into that.
No, I really want to go into that. As a matter of fact, was she really in an accident? Because I saw a picture, circulating on social media that she was in coma.
Yeah.
That she was lying on a hospital bed.
She came out to talk, but I missed that interview.
I actually saw a little bit on Facebook.
Yeah, I missed it.
According to her, the car she drives, she normally drives, was not the car that
had accident.
She drove that day, or whoever drove it.
Yeah, maybe her
she
driver
was involved in a different accident, but God saved her. Yeah, basically.
Anyway, she's saved. Let's leave it there. She's saved.
Yeah, that's all.
Anyway, Joyce, if you're watching,
she's all right now. She's recovered. She's recovered.
Actually,
I really like her.
Oh yeah, so she's a good performer and she's got a good voice.
Perfect.
I saw a few days ago, like when they were signing Shatter, she performed that. And to be fair, that was the first music, the first time I heard that music. And it quite nice. I swear. She got some moves, you know. Some dances.
I'm not watching her, you know.
You don't watch it?
Joyce Blessing now.
I
don't know.
She brings back
she moves funny to me.
Songs, you know?
She is.
After I had an interview with Delay, the second one. Actually lost interest.
And now Dolores from Palmas. What is
happening? Push you to the edge.
Dolores. No, it's not like she's pushing you. It's common sense. She has asked you a question. Answer or leave it. It's that simple.
Yeah. So you don't have to. Lose interest on Joyce Blessing because of
our actors and actresses, do our celebrities in Ghana, do they really genuinely have managers?
Of course. Not all of them.
Not all of them. Now,
so if Delay books you for an interview, there are some rules that you need to give. If you don't want, you know what, you might, maybe, you know what, let's say you are, Ohima is, everyone knows I'm friends with Ohima, right? And you book me for an interview, and there's been an issue, or whatever, or Ohima has had an issue. I can completely tell you that, you know what, I'm down for it. As long as don't go details about that. That interview is going to be about me. Recently, we had this musician who was getting live interview on telly and walked off because they played Shattered song.
Oh, it was
TikTok.
And imagine, he's there.
That was quite rude. That was quite rude.
No, on a national television, and he's there to promote
himself.
Yeah. And then, whilst the interview is happening, you are playing Shattered song.
Yeah, at the program.
And people were now bashing, oh, he shouldn't have. Well,
he should have. He did a good job.
I will walk out.
Yeah.
That's so disrespectful. So, like you were saying, if these celebrities got managers, right? Why is it that when they booked for an interview, they don't set their boundaries? Yeah. And they go on the show, and now they get pushed left, right, center. And after the interview, you know what? We don't even want the interview. We will kind of wait for the after interview.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? I heard it with is it Vicky Zuka?
Yeah. But one thing that people should understand and know, you need to know which interview you're going for. Yeah. Who is interviewing you?
Do your research.
If you're going for Delay Show, don't think you're just going to
Delay any question.
Exactly.
Guys,
you have it from front, back, left, right, center. You're gonna have it.
It's not you don't have any choice. You give you
No,
and at the end of the day,
so guys, do you think Delay is fair on every?
She's fair on everybody.
No, she's not fair. She's not fair on everybody.
She's not
fair. She selects people.
Let me
even with because she's cool with with Yvonne Nelson.
No,
let me say this.
I mean, as in they are friends, not as in
no. Let me say, I think Yvonne Nelson and Delay probably became friends or probably even acquaintances after the interview. But before the interview, there wasn't such thing.
Yeah.
At some point, they became friends.
Before the interview, they were cool. They were friends.
They were not like friends. They were not.
It's always fair on everybody.
She's not always.
I think she is. It depends on what.
Because with Efia Odo, it was quite rude.
Listen,
I feel like you should have given her a compliment for what she's doing for her mom, but you did not.
Come on.
No, sorry. I feel like.
Now, guys,
do you know what?
With Delay.
What I think with Delay, she does her research on whoever she's gonna interview.
Of course, she's got that research.
That's what she should be doing anyway.
Whatever information she's gathered is what she's gonna ask you.
Exactly.
And don't expect anything more, anything less. It's what you do.
Yes.
Yeah, so but then in a professional world,
you don't want to answer. You just don't answer.
Don't even go to her.
Guys,
exactly.
Guys, have you watched Delay Show, the one she did with Asamoah?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
you see,
I did watch it.
She was
everything.
Yes, but not.
She could have gone into deep.
She could have
because there were answers Asamoah gave that I felt like you need to question him.
You need to question him.
I'm sorry.
You know what? You know what? Asamoah, you know I'm not
controversy here.
No,
but with Delay, I kind of think she kind of look how big you are, and then. When
because of the upcoming,
all those upcoming people come, she kind of screw them. Yeah. I mean, proper screw them.
Yeah. But you know what? Recently, I can't remember who she was interviewing, but she did mention that her producers are speaking to her to tone it down a bit. Was it Compromise? I can't remember who it was, but she did say that. So now she's taking a look.
No, but I feel like Delay has been doing this job for too long, so you should put on question or ask the person, what do you want me to ask you? Because you can't just.
If it's an interview,
you can.
That is what is selling her brand.
Exactly.
But in this case, I will say that. You, the person, the celebrity who is coming on the show, you need to set that boundaries. Because
I'll let you know.
As a host in the show, she will go to the in-depth of everything.
Exactly. Because she needs to get the information that we want to hear.
Delay wants to be the person that, if you want to know this about this celebrity, then
watch my show. Exactly. You're going to know what I'm trying to say. From mountain to toe. Yeah.
I kind of sometimes think she kind of plays on people's vulnerability.
Yeah. She looked down on even Moesha.
Yes, Moesha.
Yeah, she looked down.
You know what? Have you watched Moesha's interview?
I did, yeah.
It was,
about the age thing.
It didn't make sense to me as well.
It didn't make sense,
yeah.
but Delay should have stopped there.
Yeah, because
it was a bit too much.
That's Delay for you.
Delay is a strong lady for you. She is a strong lady, honestly. The criticism.
You know what? I give kudos to her.
Yeah.
She's not a slave queen. She's not. I don't like the way she dressed. But guess what? She's done too. I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
I am. But then, Have you watched Delay show Michi?
Coco Brown.
Shatta Michi.
You mean the Coco Brown?
The interview.
No,
the interview.
Delay
Okay.
101.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That was the day I started liking that girl.
Yeah.
Who? Shatta.
Michi.
Michi Delay played that game on her, like the way she played it on the field, or another Vicky Suke and other guys. But Michi handled it.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, hey, Nana, have you watched Michi and Delay show? Go and watch it.
Yeah.
That day I said, wow. Since then, anything the girl does, I just like it.
Like it.
Yeah.
I just like it.
Yeah.
You know what? Delay would throw the
there.
questions, and you know, Michi was giving those close answers. You know, when someone gives you a close answer, it doesn't give you the ability to ask another question.
Yeah.
She would just finish it. Got to a point that I could see that Delay has run out of questions. She was just looking at Michi like that. And it was like, yes, you made your match. You know what I mean?
Opinion, and she will say whatever.
I kind of like that girl.
Yeah.
I like that girl.
She's bold.
She's not bad.
I like that girl, but I'm not sure when they're going to settle down. They've been in a relationship for far too long.
Well, that doesn't matter.
I think they're lucky the way they are now.
Yeah, it's
You know what? Don't let us
it doesn't matter.
Don't let's label it.
Yeah.
Let's just make it.
We are happy like this. Maybe if they get married, it might not last. So maybe like this is fine. Everyone
It's
is
your
free.
motivation.
No.
Am I sensing?
No.
No,
No, you're getting me wrong. Sometimes if you get married, you see things more, and now I think it's open relationship.
Yeah.
And they understand each other.
And they love each other, really.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So let's just wrap it up. We run out of time. So now, what do we guys think we can do to make our Hollywood better? Do you think we need proper management? Do we think they need to invest so that when they are old, they don't get to that stage that Master Titi was, because it was really horrible.
So sad.
Yeah. And then, what do you guys think? Let's
It's
just
not
our
just
last words.
I think there's more than I can count how many people that are suffering. Not just TT.
Not just TT.
So
That's
they
why
need
it's
to,
funny.
Yeah.
they need to sort it out.
So yeah.
So Patricia, what do you think?
Well, I think there should be proper management
Yeah.
in terms of their finances.
Yeah.
They need to, make sure they live within their means.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Yeah.
That's really key.
Yeah.
Live within your means. Their production managers need to invest more into the production. And I think if they do that will change things a bit.
That's the bad.
That's true.
Ahima, give us your last words. What do you think we should do differently?
The same as Patricia said, management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a key word, isn't it? Abby,
Yeah.
what's the last?
Yeah. I think Patricia wrapped everything up. They need to invest more to the industry. And they also have
please,
to...
we need more suspense.
Yeah,
we need more suspense.
Yeah, and they also have to offer their ability to work.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So I think that's all, yeah.
Right, viewers, we've come to the end of another interesting segment. You know what? I actually enjoyed this. Probably, I think we still got some few questions that we haven't answered. We might continue this, but join us again next week. Just keep it locked on Andide TV. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.